Good. Welcome back, everybody. It's Drunken Destinations here to review our stay at the Villa Del Palmar in Cabo San Lucas. We visited Villa Del Palmar in Cabo San Lucas. We stayed there for 2 nights. Was it 2 nights? Yeah, 2 nights. All inclusive. It is part of, I guess, what is now our timeshare.
Is that what we're calling it?
Well, it is part of it.
But they don't call it timeshares.
Well, it's a hotel. Time is heavily based timeshare and hotel goers. A lot of owners we got to meet and talk to, what their likes and dislikes were.
Didn't we only talk to one person?
1 or 2, but we got the gist. We came from another resort to go to the Cabo San Lucas Villa Del Palmar. We took an Uber. It was about a 20-minute drive from where we were, from San Jose del Cabo down to basically what is Medano Beach and almost downtown Cabo San Lucas, where this hotel was. It was easy drive straight down the highway, and you got to go through security. And then the Uber dropped us right off at the front door.
Yeah, and then we walked into the lobby, and it was busy.
A little crowded, a little
Loud.
stuffy. They need some fans in there to circulate some air.
Yes.
The check-in, it wasn't that long. It was a little bit of a line. We might have waited 5 or 10 minutes to get called up to the person. Then it was maybe another 5 or 10, well, probably a solid 10 minutes to get us all checked in.
You think
and
so?
ready to go. Our room, yeah, it was a lot of paperwork, and they had to charge a credit card for incidentals, that kind of stuff. So overall, probably like a 20-minute process. Okay. And there are 2 check-in lines, one for the members and owners, which was a shorter line at the time, and then one for just the hotel guest, which was the line that we had to go to as we were just staying there as guests for 2 nights. So like I said, that line was a little bit longer, but if you are owner, it should be probably a little bit quicker, hopefully on the other side. And then a room wasn't ready. I think we got there about maybe 2 or 3 o'clock.
Sounds
and
right.
They told us to come back in an hour, it would be ready. So we went and had a few drinks at the sports bar. What was that place called? Legends Sports Bar. Nice little sports bar right there at the hotel. And then we walked around the pool. Got acquainted with the grounds there, and then that was about an hour, and went back.
And it was ready.
Had the valet grab our luggage, and he said, "Oh, you got a good room?" And I think we were on the seventh.
And then he kept asking the room number.
Well, yeah.
He said it was a good room, but then kept asking the number.
He was right. It was a good room. 7th floor, the 3rd tower, overlooking the Sea of Cortez and some of the rock formations, and it was a beautiful view. There's a lot of jet skis and boats in the water. A lot of people, very active beach, very active pool, very active hotel for families and kids. Like I said, it was great. I liked the room, spacious, full kitchenette, stocked if you didn't want to do the all-inclusive or if you want to get some food or reheat your food. Had a stove top, microwave. Did it have dishwasher? I don't remember.
I don't think so.
We didn't use it. We had 1 bed in there, 1 bed and a couch.
1 bed and a couch.
And then a nice balcony that overlooked the pools and the sea. So overall, I think the room was pretty good. It was spacious, maybe like 500-600 square feet.
Yeah, it had like different colors, like vibrant decorations.
A little vibrant on the colors. A lot of pink. I recall.
Yeah, it did have a lot of pink. There was a pink chair, pink.
The bed was
mirror.
just a queen size, though.
That's true.
It wasn't a full king, which kind of threw us off. The pool area, decent pools. There's 2 pools there. One's a family pool and one is adults only pool. That's where we spent our time for 2 days. There's pool service. There's not a swim-up bar, but there is a bar that was kind of like right where we were sitting. So you could either
go by the adult pool.
By the adult pool, yeah. So you could go there and get a drink, or there was pool servers. didn't come around all that often, but
Yeah.
she did come around. I think we had two different ones, 2 different days, but sometimes
There is a lot of people there, though.
definitely a busy pool. I saw people putting their
Crowded.
towels down about a little after 6 a.m. to reserve their spots,
Yeah.
which annoys a lot of people. But we were
So-
able to find spots. We didn't have a problem, but a little tight here and there.
Definitely aren't going to get a lot of chairs in a row if you're looking for, if you have
Got it.
many people there.
Got to get there early.
Yeah.
We just needed 2.
There was a slide, the whale slide, that was like in between the two pools, but like emptied into the family.
Yeah, very very popular. Very popular for the kids. Some adults went down it. We unfortunately did not. I told you had to go down it, and
There was
chickened out.
There was too many people.
No. But very active.
I felt very overwhelmed there because there was only 2 pools, and the pools
it's congested.
they were big, but they weren't as big as they should have been for only 2 pools.
Definitely undersized for the amount of people that were there.
Yes.
Um,
And
Yeah, so it was a very busy hotel. A lot of families, good amount of kids, good amount of adults, people of all ages. Hotel, it does sit on Medano Beach, which is one of the more popular swimmable beaches in Cabo San Lucas. Very busy beach, a lot of vendors trying to sell you stuff. We did rent jet skis off a guy from the beach, the beach, and it was legit. It was
what were they called?
a company called
Rice
Rice
and
and Beans. So that was my first time jet skiing in salt water, and I probably wouldn't do it again. Very salty. You burned your eyes a few times.
Yeah. I just wasn't able to see towards the end at all. Like, I had sunglasses on, but didn't block the
Yeah.
water, and then the sunglasses got wet. And
Yeah, a lot of people doing it, and I think it would be cool if you could just take the jet ski and go wherever you wanted, but you had to stay within kind of a certain parameter out there. And we, like I said, if I could just take the jet ski over to the Pacific Ocean and in the arch and everything, that would have been well worth it. I think we did it for a half hour,
yeah.
and I was ready to come back in when it was over.
Yeah.
Restaurants at the Villa Del Palmar. Are there 4 restaurants? The Tomatillo's in the front, Legend Sports Bar, Carbone Grill, and then the Italian, I think it's Italian place where we ate the breakfast buffet. So I think there's 4 restaurants at this one, at this hotel. 3 of them are basically outside. And for me, it was
Basically, no, they are outside. There's no inside seating.
right. And
Even the food is made outside.
we were there in June of 2023, so it was pretty warm. So yeah, to be outside was just for me. For me, was always troublesome because I run hot. So the Legends Sports Bar is probably more my speed, and we ate lunch there the one day, and what I had chicken wings. We
Yeah, I
had
think so.
chips and guac. Everything was good.
Potato skins. Do we have those?
Yeah, I think we had the appetizer, potato skins. Everything was good at the sports bar.
Yeah.
Then we had dessert. I think we had a brownie.
Something like
You're
that.
trying to run up our all-inclusive couple cocktails.
Yeah.
And so I enjoyed the Legends, and then we ate dinner our first night at the Carbon Grill, and I thought that was really good. Steak, maybe steak and vegetables, or I had fish, and you
Yeah.
had shrimp and steak.
Yeah. I thought it was good, but I don't think it was anything super special. I feel like it could have been better.
Could have been better, but for all inclusive, I think it was real good.
For all inclusive, yeah, it was okay.
Mm-hmm.
But then you also had to wait for like your bill to sign off on, which was really annoying. For all inclusive.
Yeah, they do bring you a bill regardless if you're all inclusive or not, because there are people there that aren't all inclusive. It gives you a chance to leave an extra tip. guess you can keep it for your records. So I guess it's a way to track stuff too. Probably a way for the hotel to track their inventory and what they're selling and stuff like that.
I understand why they're doing it, but I just thought sometimes the waiters weren't on it when we're ready to go.
Well, typically in Mexico, you have to request the bill because they think it's inappropriate or not polite to just bring you the bill. Typical standard in Mexico.
Where?
Everywhere. Got to ask for the bill. Waiter. Bill, please. Check. So yeah, that's the only thing. You can't just get up and walk away when you're done. You do have to sign your name, your room number, and a tip if you want to leave a tip or not, or extra gratuity. Why don't you tell us about that breakfast buffet you loved? It had
that I hated.
Great views of looking at the rocks and the outside. Tell us more about that.
It was awful. Well, one, it's outside. Right, first thing in the morning, breakfast buffet outside, which is the only breakfast except for room service, right?
Yes, I think so, yes.
So, yeah. Buffet, birds everywhere.
Birds eating the rice pudding.
Everywhere.
Birds eating the corn.
Everywhere. And they were
birds right up in the buffet.
They were aggressive,
little birds.
Yes, but even at your table, they'd sit on the chair next to you, waiting.
That's typical for beach towns. I mean, at least they weren't big seagulls.
No, but they were still everywhere.
But yeah, there were definitely birds up in the food at the buffet line.
Yeah.
Just helping themselves.
So
that was a big turnoff for her.
It wasn't for you.
You're
disgusting
I just
anyways.
I wasn't too impressed with the breakfast buffet. Maybe I didn't see all of it, but
I think we saw all of it.
But I think I got an omelet.
Yeah.
But it wasn't that impressive of a breakfast buffet, and it was expensive too. Because I think if you were to not do the all-inclusive, it was $30 a person.
That's insane.
Just for a breakfast buffet with the birds.
I would have never done that.
I think I did have 2 or 3 mimosas there.
Well, I think you had one mimosa, and then they brought you champagne and no orange juice.
I don't remember, but they kept it coming, so that was good for them.
Yeah.
We'll get into our likes and dislikes of the hotel. I like location, great location, close to downtown, beautiful beach, beautiful sea, beautiful views. Room was good. Balcony was good. We got to watch the performances that night that they have there for entertainment. And we didn't have to go to them. So we will kind of watch that.
And even if you don't want to hear that or watch it inside the room, we couldn't really hear it, which was nice.
Right.
But we could go right out on our balcony and hear it loud and see everything.
Yeah. So our room was good. It was 30.
Both.
37, 14, or 13 maybe, I forget. It was on the end. It was the last room. It was last room on the corner. And the other good thing, why I booked this hotel for 2 nights, it was probably the cheapest all-inclusive on the Medano Beach. I think my dislike, other than the lobby being kind of stuffy and hot, the checkout probably took twice as long as the check-in, so you got to go check out, return your stuff.
It just seemed busier, too, that time of day.
Yeah, it was more. I mean, it was probably late morning or so.
Yeah.
But I definitely had to wait there. Like I said, probably a solid 20 minutes just to check out. Which I think every hotel we did there, you had to check out like that. It wasn't like a lot of hotels in the States where you could just leave your keys in the room and walk out. They want you to go to the front desk and check out. But that was every hotel. 3 of the 3 hotels we stayed at, resorts we stayed at in Cabo. So that was that. Other than it was maybe a little overcrowded.
Pool area I did not like.
Yeah.
That was a dislike for me.
It was.
If they had even just one more pool, it would have helped a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't think there's any room for another pool at their property.
Probably not.
They have
but-
two neighboring properties, but you can't use their pools. I think you can use the restaurants at the Villa del Arco if you're all inclusive. But either way, you could if you just wanted to go pay for something at another hotel, you could do that too. You could just walk over there. There's a trolley that takes people around the three properties there. Other than that, you had to meet Uber. We did take an Uber to downtown, or actually went to Baja Brewing down at the Corazado Hotel.
No idea.
So yeah, we went to one night. We did go to even though we had the all inclusive at the hotel, we wanted to check out the Baja Brewing. I think I had about 3 or 4 beers there. Chicken wings and a pizza. Pizza was pretty good. Chicken wings were subpar.
I had steak
Yours
and
looked really
vegetables, and that was way better than the whatever restaurant at Villa Del Palmar. Basically had the same thing.
Oh, well, you paid
That was way
30 some
better.
bucks for it.
Yes. But it was way better, so I was happy about that.
Oh well.
And then I have one more dislike, is that there wasn't enough indoor eating, that it was all outdoor, pretty much, except for
yeah.
one.
Give me on 87, 88 degree day, whatever it was, and the sun there, the sun in Cabo scorching, so it's really hot sun, and then I want to be in the air condition anytime I'm not by the pool or in the pool. Please give me air condition.
Yes.
Anything else you liked about it?
I liked pretty much everything that you said that you liked, so I didn't see the need to repeat.
Are you gonna stay there again?
Probably not.
But you probably are because you're part of the timeshare.
Well, I wouldn't stay at that one.
Well, good news. We're going back to another one.
Yes.
2 weeks. We would be at Villa La Valencia.
Well, I don't know if you should say 2 weeks because I don't know when this is going up.
Soon.
We might be there now.
In San Jose del Cabo. And then maybe we could do a video there, because it's going to be a relaxing vacation in our 1-bedroom suite at the newer Villa La Valencia. So
I think I will like this one more.
I think it'd be more your speed.
Yes. What's your speed?
Don't matter to me. I'm not picky.
Shut up.
So we will be back in Cabo real soon. And one other thing I want to give a shout out to our special guest here, the Stanley Cup. I totally forgot we were keepers of the cup today, and the Vegas Golden Knights. I got my Vegas Golden Knights hat on for the Stanley Cup championship hat, and we're blessed with the Stanley Cup with this video. How cool is that?
So stupid.
All right, is that a wrap on that?
I think that's a wrap.